Welcome back, everyone, to Baseball Bulletin. I'm Brendan Barth. Today we're talking about what happened within the last week of baseball, from AJ POLLOCK signing to Mariano Rivera and all the other people who got into the Hall of Fame. We're also going to talk about Ichiro Suzuki, how he could be coming back to the MLB. Remember, this is Baseball Bulletin. So AJ POLLOCK of the Arizona Diamondbacks, now of the Los Angeles Dodgers, has signed with the Dodgers. Really good deal for the Dodgers. They got him for $55 million. They could have got him for a little less, but I think they got a good deal for him. They don't really need a center fielder. I'll get to that in a minute, why they don't. Although I do think it's a good deal because he does hit .281 for his career. And he had around 65 RBIs and 21 home runs. And I do believe he will do better in 2019. So the reason I do not think they needed a center fielder is because they had Cody Bellinger, who's a really good power hitter, did really good in 2017, although in 2018 he didn't do as well as he did. Although I do think he will do better. Maybe it's just like second year he didn't do as well. I think he'll do a lot better in 2019. And since they did sign him, they have this other guy named Enrique Hernandez who hit a bit better than him, around .256, and also played more games than he did. So I think he's a lot more useful, and I do not think they needed to sign him at all. But no matter what happens, it was a great deal by Dodgers, and even if he's not starting, he's a really good player to have on the bench. So some little moves here. Drew Pomeranz signed with the San Francisco Giants. I just wanted to throw it in there because he came from the Red Sox. He was a decent reliever in 2017, although in 2018 he had an ERA over 6. Although he's probably going to do better. He went from 3 ERA all the way up to a 6. I just think it was a bad year, bad season, and now he's with the Giants. So this is huge. It's incredible what just happened. Ichiro Suzuki signed a minor league contract with the Mariners, probably to play in the Japan series that they're going to. I think it would make huge sense for that to happen so they can bring him up to the Japan just for that one series, and they'll probably just release him and he'll go out on a bang playing in his hometown. I think it wasn't like a huge competitive thing, although Ichiro Suzuki hit around 3,000 hits, which is incredible. No doubt Hall of Famer. I think he'll definitely make first ballot. He was such a good player, and I think him playing in Japan for his last series of his career would be incredible. So the Hall of Fame results are in. We have Mariano Rivera, Mike Mussina, Roy Halladay, and Edgar Martinez all made it into the Hall of Fame. So talking about Mariano Rivera, he got in 100%. Everybody said, yep, he's going into the Hall of Fame. And then Mike Mussina got in. He played for the Yankees. He also played for the Baltimore Orioles. And he did not choose a hat. He didn't want to go with the Orioles. He didn't also want to go with the Yankees. So he's just staying in the middle. He's a Yankee and an Oriole at the same time. Didn't know that was possible. So we got Roy Halladay in. I loved him as a player. I mean, he was really good in MLB The Show this year, so I already got to love him. And so he got in. He played for the Blue Jays and the Phillies, and you can debate which team he was better on, but he was a very good player, and he definitely should have gotten into the Hall of Fame, and he did. Also, the last person who got in, Edgar Martinez, who played for the Seattle Mariners, he's also a beast at MLB The Show. He hits bombs all the time, and he definitely deserved to get in. I wanted him to get in for a while because he was really good in MLB The Show, and that's not the only reason I liked him, but that's one of them. Barry Bonds did not get in, sadly. I was hoping he would get in. I really was. But he didn't. He was only like 70%, which is not great, but he'll eventually get in at some point. Thanks for tuning into your dose of baseball. We talked about AJ POLLOCK, how he signed with the Los Angeles Dodgers, Ichiro Suzuki, how he could possibly return to the MLB if he does get called up for the Japan series. We talked about how Drew Pomeranz got signed with the Giants. Will that affect how the Red Sox do in 2019? We'll see. And also the Hall of Fame, Mike Mussina, Edgar Martinez, Roy Halladay, and Mariano Rivera. Mariano Rivera got in 100%. Remember that? And remember, this is Baseball Bulletin.